Hey, what's going on, guys? A little bit of a different video today. I said we're going to talk about cards to buy every Sunday, but I also want to talk about ways to buy the cards, because while I do think it's interesting to talk about cards to buy, I think it's also interesting to help you guys understand ways that I get my cards, because I get that question a lot. Giving away some secrets, pulling the sheet back for you guys a little bit. So the easiest way is to jump on something like TCGPlayer. Now, a lot of people will say, but Josh, I cannot see the card. Totally get that. Buy it anyway. You'll be fine. And here's why. So look, Kid and Killer started out at 240. It's down to like 213. But you can see we've dropped even a little bit more. We're down to like 158, right? So for me, I think Kid and Killer is good. I'm going to go ahead and buy, let's say I'm going to buy 3 of them, okay? I'll do a follow-up video. You guys will see the quality that comes in. The cards will be fine, right? But right now, Kid and Killer is a buy. This will be a $300 to $500 card in the next 6 months. Just telling you the truth. That's where I see it going. And graded, it's going to be upwards of 1,000. I'm hoping one of the 3 will be good enough to send to PSA. So let's jump through here. Sugar's another one. I like sugar, so I actually have a sugar problem. I need to cut down on the amount of sugar I eat. That's a granular sugar issue. So we'll add 3 of those to the card as well. Sugar's cool, though. She's an interesting character, even though she's kind of just in and out. So let's go back. And so I'm just looking at stuff that I think is a little bit undervalued based on where things will go. Jinbei is a little bit undervalued. He's also one of my favorites. I like Jinbei a lot. I feel like he is the new... So I'm just going to buy a couple cheap ones, just whatever the cheapest ones are within reason. If you can stack where you're buying it from the same person, they can at least save on shipping for you, which is great. So looking through these, there are other cards that are going to be undervalued, but I'm not necessarily telling you guys what I think is undervalued in this video. I'm more going to show you guys ways to buy efficiently. So you can see real quick, I added 9 cards. There are ways to optimize. So if you click here, optimize, you can go, let's see here, advanced rules. These are the keys. So you want to keep near mint. And then what it'll do is it optimizes, and you can see it's going to go from 177 to, basically 177 is the best, because otherwise you go with 1195, but you get verified sellers. So I'm willing to gamble with the unverified sellers. The reason why, when I buy the cards, if they're not good, I'm just going to turn around and sell them. I'm going to sell them as binder cards. I have people who buy from me who don't necessarily want to grade their cards. They want binder cards. So little shameless plug. We do have the graded investors community. Check that out. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember the best. I usually do this on my phone just so we're on the same page. So I'm going to go best method. We're going to go over to my page. Hey, it's my grandma. Dude, my grandma, still alive, bro. 90-something years old. That lady is doing great. Crazy. Let's see. Where am I finding this? I want to find groups. Is it here? Marketplace, Reels, Home, Events. I don't know. Let's click Home. That was from a few years ago. So here's what we're looking for. We're looking for groups. And I tell this to people all the time. Go join the One Piece groups. Look, there's even a English and Japanese group. And there's a Japanese sellers group. I can't remember where that is. But anyway. So I'm just going to go to, let's see. Let's go to this one. I scroll these all the time. I do it on my phone. Again, I don't do it on a computer a ton, but here we go. So look, this guy, smart. Eric Vasquez, not smart. Too many cards. Too many cards, too confusing, but he at least is letting people know. Let's see what kind of activity. 0 activity, right? So it's only been up for 9 minutes. Not a problem. I'm sure he'll get somebody eventually, right? I'm going to keep scrolling, but look. PayPal goods and services, guys looking to sell a box of OP05. I am not a fan of this because we don't have a price. I need a price. Oh, never mind. It's $11.50. Put it down here. But the point is, you can scroll these, find stuff all the time. Look, guys, you looking for these? Bro, I should probably buy this at $1,800. I'm just tapped. I've spent too much money this week. So, but look at that. That's a great buy. He's going to get you, what is that? 35. Let me do the math really quick for you guys. But the point is, bro, we're a couple seconds into scrolling. 35. So let's go 1,800 divided by, I almost guarantee this is already sold. $51 a piece. That's actually a very fair price. Sold. Could have called that 23 hours ago. It's too long ago. But if you're watching these, there's lots of opportunities. So look, Mohammed, name's so nice, he said it twice. Anyway, selling all, but look, boom, So now you go back over here to TCGPlayer. You look up what TCGPlayer low is, and you go make the guy an offer 10% under TCG low, and you're typically going to get a deal. So let's go back here. TCG low. So you click here. It's probably 707. Nope. 800 bucks, right? So if you went in here, you just go comment, right? And just go, let's go 700. I'm just going to type in SP Zorro, comma, DM. And if you really want to do this efficiently, you'd have like this part typed out, like all of it, and then you just change the price, change the card you're looking for, and really just spam people. Like not the same person over and over, but just scroll through here. Because look, selling cards, sleeved and top loaded in a binder. Beautiful, right? You want red Luffy? Offer the guy 85 bucks. You want this one? Offer him whatever. Like I said, I usually go 10% under, but you're saving taxes and you're buying it for a little less. It's a great deal. So this guy's got some nice stuff. PRBO1, PRBO2. That's actually a solid price on PRBO2. Those boxes have gone up quite a bit. This is a little high, but I think that's probably where it's supposed to be. OPO5, fair enough. But look, volume 5 and 6, $45. Almost guaranteed those are sold, right? This was 20 hours ago. But if you're looking, look, $45 a piece. Great price. Look at these. $55 a piece. And almost all of these guys, if you offer to buy all, they'll come down to closer to 50. Just telling you, I do it all the time. Everything's sold out at asking. So apparently his price was fine. But look, here's another one. Boom. Zoro Juro, right? Will split sets going off TCG lowest verified. So this guy knows what he's talking about. What TCG lowest verified means is this. Not verified. Not verified. Verified. So he's going off of this price right here, not this price right here. But I still would go this price and then try to get him to do 10% under. Even if you buy it at that price, you're still getting it less because you have to pay tax and all this other stuff, right? Super pre-release deck number 1. These are nukes. I'm not suggesting to go buy it, but I am telling you that if you get these are crazy. These were first edition. Look, boop, first edition. Those right there, man, get those things graded. Absolute nukes. Scrolling. Look, Luffy promo. That's sick. Sabo. Shanks. Look, Silver Shank, 1,300 bucks. So let's go back over here. Just for fun, how do we find out if that's a good deal? We type in Shanks. We make sure it's priced high to low. There's your Silver Shanks. Okay, so this is Japanese, so we're not going to look at that one, but it's 1,000 bucks. Okay, so this guy's high. That's lightly played. I guess in near mint, he's good. So if you saw photos of this at 1,200, I would buy it. And he goes, I'll give you a discount if you buy all 3. Well, the discount is because this foil is too much in my opinion. But this one right here, this one right here, easy buy. Let's look at Sabo just for fun. And I know we're just kind of going through stuff, but I'm just showing you the way my brain works, and I'm hoping that will be valuable to you guys long term. So, Sabo manga, we're scrolling through, lightly played, near mint, 1280. But that's a gem mint. Oh, no, never mind. This guy's just being a douche. He's saying gem mint contender. That means nothing. It means some random guy thinks it's good. But yeah, both of those are priced well. Probably the foil is priced well, but I would target these 2 cards and just be like, hey, I do, 2,400 shipped. PayPal goods and services. If you're buying, try to pay with PayPal goods and services. If you can pay PayPal goods and services, also pay with a credit card, okay? So this card is insane. This box is insane. That's the English first anniversary. I love this box. These boxes went nuts. I bought one for like 1,200. I thought I might have overpaid. They're now like $2,000. Very nice. I just bought 3 of these. If you want Japanese, talk to me. I've got guys in Japan that can get them to us for less, but still a great buy. So look, again, boom. What a great lot, right? These are rippers looking to dump. Somebody buy this for me. If you buy this lot, let me get that gold right there. But what a great lot. A guy just looking, he's a ripper, wants to dump the lot. Selling lot total, 5,300. We can negotiate in my favor. I hate that. I do not like when you put this in here. At the end of the day, of course, he wants to negotiate in his favor. you want to negotiate in your favor. Let's just be honest with each other. You need to share at a fair enough price that I'll buy it, and I need to pay enough that you'll sell it. That's how it works. But anyway, it is what it is. But $5,300 for all. But if you kick Mihawk, you're down to like, I don't know, $3,000-ish. So if you like lots like this is a great way to go. I buy these types of lots all the time. This one right here, huge winner. Huge winner, huge winner, huge winner, huge winner, huge winner, huge winner. Winner, right? That's Zoro, I think, right? Zoro Juro. Of course, this one you send to me for making this video. No, I'm just kidding. But I would buy that card. I'm short that card for my collection. I'm putting that collection together. So we're just going to keep scrolling, fellas. Ladies, if you're paying attention. Want to sell some cards. So WTS want to sell. WTB want to buy. Perth, Washington. So I saw Perth and I went, oof, don't buy from Australia. But look, if you don't have these are winners. They're not expensive winners, but they're winners. These are the gift collection winners. Love these. Like basically everything this guy's selling, I don't care about this card. It's uninteresting to me. And then literally, like, sorry, and just to clarify, winners are cards that I think if you buy and you grade, you're going to get a significant value back. So that's what I mean by a winner, just so we're on the same page. These are literal winners, which I think are also winners in my logic. So I love all these cards. The Gear 5 Luffy is sick. That card's doing numbers. So this would be another lot, dude. Hey, what would you do on the whole lot? See, look, Daniel. I'd be interested in the whole lot. Smart guy, right? Jumping in, just saying, hey, give me a little bit of a deal. Sell them all to me. I'll piece them up. Again, if you guys do buy a bunch of cards and you need some help, my main business is getting people's cards off to PSA and BGS. When you guys see my next order come back, I sent in 30 cards in October to BGS to Beckett. I got 3 black labels. I'm not saying that's normal, but I am saying that I'm pretty good, at least reasonably good, at finding cards that have a chance. So you're going to see some 9.5s, you're going to see some 10s, and you're going to see a couple black labels. It's going to be awesome. But again, really, really good. Giorsi God Pack. For some reason, he doesn't have Emu. It's probably replaceable, but these are all Japanese here. So less interesting to me. I do like the Japanese. I have 3 sets of them, but I think I can buy these over in Malaysia for you guys for less. These are awesome, though. I would buy every single one of those at a fair price. They're great. Me, I've already spent too much money. I got to make a few sales, but I got a bunch. And here's the problem, dude. So this guy, he'll sell both of these to you for $110. Very fair. I would buy them. This is what I dislike. Richard, you don't have to call somebody a scumbag. Nobody cares. Richard, look, you got a wife, kids. Go spend time with your wife and kids, man. Enjoy your life. Why are you out here talking shit? This is why I'm wearing the scalper shirts, because fuck these people. Like, you're complaining about bullshit and you're punching air, dude. Nobody cares. Shut the fuck up. So this is the weird one. So, but with that said, it's a decent deal, but bro, that's too high. Not buying. $12 a pack. We're not there yet. Complete lot value to this. This guy's just too high, right? It's crazy how One Piece was never like this. This guy's retarded. One Piece has always been like this. I don't understand. I can almost guarantee that this guy just started buying now, but I remember this stuff happening with OP5. I'm not saying I've been around forever, but I've been around since OP5, and I've seen people selling them from OP5. Don't act like this is new. This has always happened, will always happen. So look at this, man. $150 for both? Buy. Like, I would just instantly message this guy and say, take. I don't even know what Sengoku goes for. So again, quickly just going through this, and I'm going to be a little repetitive. I just want to bang it into your guys' head how easy this is. So you click there. I'm in the right set. We're looking for Sengoku. So Crocodile's already worth 50. So Sengoku's got to be higher. Yeah, I mean, that market price is 150. Told you it was probably a deal at 150. Bang. OBO, sold. So that one's already sold. But again, pay attention to these Facebook groups. They're so good. Look at this. You'll fight me. I think they mean you'll frighten me, right? Perfect. Sugar 210. So again, just go back over here. You go, look, he's high on that one, right? That one's dropped. It's only down to 350. So you could take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of this one. Show him that the lowest is 360. That's near mint, but it's, dude, you can get a 350 mint. Mint 350, right? So just message him. Say, hey, you're a little high on this one. I would do 350. I can't do 500. And then I would take the rest that you're asking. Or whatever you're willing to do. Again, It's a negotiation. Life is a negotiation. This is the other crazy thing, dude. Some of these people have wild stuff. That is a 9. I don't know if you could, try it again, see if you could get a 10. But regardless, I mean, this card's almost gone price-wise, like to a point that most people can't afford it. How fun to add that into your collection as a 9. Just saying, depending on what your plans are and your goals are. Some of us are trying to flip and make money. Some of us are trying to add to our collection. The best of us are doing both, but that's just me talking shit because I like to do both. But yeah, keep scrolling. Now, let's say you're looking for a specific card, right? And let's say you're looking for the new Zorro. So what you can do is you click this little search bar, and this is just going to search the group, and so you type in Zorro, right? So when you type in Zorro, it's going to start pulling everything. This guy's the Be Kind guy. So right now, filters are on view post. So we're just going to scroll it. This guy's out of Canada, but he does have the Zombie Luffy, which is a cool card I did not get my hands on, really. Where's Zombie Luffy? There it is, right there. That's a cool card. I did not get I will have one. I'll get one at some point if I don't have one somewhere, because I might have a loose one. But normally a card like this, I would have bought 100. You know what I mean? But yeah, so a lot of cool cards. But again, it's just over and over and over people posting cool stuff. So these look like they are Chinese on the bottom. Not 100% sure of that, but that looks like Chinese to me. And I'm not perfect on that. So now we're looking primarily for Zorro. So you can see he's got some Winter Zorros. There's some SP Zorros. Anybody that they would trade for the Zorro. Oh, he's showing that he's supposed to say for attention. Otherwise we get confused. Another good one. Buy those. If those are in decent shape, $5.50 a piece, probably a great price, to be honest. That graded, it's got to be significantly more. He's also got these. Those are the Bandai code cards. He wants $130 a piece. Those are cool. Very, very hard to get. So let's say you wanted to get the Wanted Luffy, and you're like, I just don't even know if that's the right price. Luffy, and then you're going to go Wanted, like that. I don't know why they put it in that way, but there you go. This is the one he's got. And you can get a near mint foil Japanese, but look, $530. So he's a little high at $550. But if you saw that it was a clean card front and back, and then if you go, well, man, what's that going to sell for? Josh says maybe grade that. So we go over here, and we go Luffy, Wanted, PSA 10. We go searching, and you scroll down this left side here, okay? And you click sold. Then you're going to see your solds. If you can remember the exact, but look, 1,100. So you buy for $550, it grades, bam, 1,100. I mean, it's not bad. You're going to pay about $75, $85 right in there to grade it. So you'll be in it $550 plus, let's just call it 100 just to be round. So you'd be in it $650, and it's now worth $1,100, and we all know that it's only going up for there. These Wanted posters are always going to be great. This one should not be more valuable than this one. There are far less of this one. This one does look cooler, so that's why it's worth a little bit more. So again, just showing you guys the layers of where to look and how to look. So again, Muhammad, name's so nice, they named him twice. But a lot of cool things, and just a lot of times, people are very reasonable in these groups because they're not good at selling. And selling is not the easiest thing, especially because you look at eBay, you look at the fees, you look at the chargebacks, you look at all the stuff that people are worried about, and they're reasonable concerns. And so because of that, they'll take them to these groups and price them reasonably. So you can go through here, and with just these 2 tabs, you can figure out if it's worth buying and what opportunity. So looking to purchase, so looking to buy. So if you're selling, boom, you also can just go in here and find guys who are looking. I do eventually want to create something on our website where you'd be able to see people who are looking for cards, looking to buy Zorro. Anyway, long-term stuff on the website would be super cool. So let me know what you guys think. Was that a helpful video? Do you guys want to see more videos like this? At the end of the day, I can make anything that you guys think is helpful. I'm doing this stuff anyway. I actually had a lot of fun with that, and I'm going to look for more stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Talk soon. Let's go.